Welcome back, users. In the last video, we have seen the installation of MX Linux 21 KDE desktop, and in this video, we will do a detailed review of the MX Linux 21 KDE 64-bit desktop. So let us start. The booting of MX Linux is one of the fastest in the Linux world. Installation is also very fast. It is in fact number one in speed for installation. This was the booting screen of MX Linux 21 KDE desktop. It will be taking some more time because this is the first boot. Yes. So now we are booted completely into the KDE desktop of the MX Linux 21. Let us start with the MX welcome screen. So this MX welcome app, or you can say welcome screen, or the welcome window, it shows the FAQs. There are user manual link is there, wiki link is there, tools are there, panel tweaking is possible from there, the forums, the videos related to MX Linux link is there. You can start your contribution using the link, contribute link. You can check out the popular apps available in the MX Linux repos, and you can take a tour of the system. So let us first take a tour of the system. So let us check out. So this is the panel. So here the application menu is there. This is the virtual desktop switcher. The settings menu is there. This is the file manager. This is the Mozilla Firefox. This is the system load viewer or CPU load viewer. Then this is the updates. Then this is the terminal. This is the volume control. This is the network adapter control. These are the notifications, and this is the time date app. So in the system tray, that is this triangle mark, you will get the discover, that is the software store, Yakuake drop down terminal, the clipper clipboard utility, audio volume settings, network connection settings, and show status and notifications. Now this is the main panel that we see at the bottom. Now this is the main menu which we can see when we click on the MX symbol here. So these are the favorites. These are the apps, different apps, different categorized. So games will contain the game apps, graphics will contain the apps and settings related to graphics, internet will contain the browser and other related internet related apps, multimedia will contain the audio video apps, MX tools will contain the system tools, and the office will contain the office apps. Science and math will also contain the apps related to science and math. Settings, system, utilities are there, help is there, and the power boot, reboot, restart section is there. Now the Conky is there. So the Conky pink roboto is the default Conky theme. You can change the theme as per your wish. You can import also and install more themes, Conky themes. Then the MX tools are there. So then this is the welcome screen or the welcome window. So Then the MX tweaks are there, install apps are there. So this is the software store. So we will check it out in details later. This is the KDE Discover software store, and how to update the system, that is also given using the updater apps. The MX snapshot is there. Time shift is also available. So two different backup and restore utilities are available. That is the MX snapshot and the time shift, and the system info is also available. Get help is also available. So now let us we click here, show this dialog at startup, because I think this is the most important. Here, from here you can access all the tools, user manuals, forums, videos, everything. Popular apps are also available from here. So this is a very useful app in the MX Linux. So always keep this dialog at every startup, so you can directly start using from here only and access the important things related to MX Linux. So I will close this down. Now let us check the FAQs. The FAQs contain all the important information regarding the MX Linux, how to install it, how to configure it, how to enhance the security of your desktop, regarding the MX Linux system, what is systemd, and all those things. Everything is given here. So this is also very good. Don't delete it. Don't delete the user manual and FAQs. It is very helpful and very detailed information is given. So you need not search here and there. You directly open the manual and the FAQs and solve most of your problems. So here a quick review of the Linux system, then the quick review of the MX Linux is given. Installation, how to create a bootable media, how guidelines regarding the pre-installation of the system, how to backup, how to manage your accounts and passwords, how to manage your software licenses, how to manage your hard disks. First look at the live medium login. So when you boot in the live desktop, how to use the live desktop, how to boot into live desktop, how to check out the live medium, everything is given here. So whatever the different desktops are available in MX Linux, that is also given. So you must check this out. Then tips and tricks section is there. How to exit out of the system. Then the installation process of the MX Linux is given in details along with the screenshot. So this is one of the best user manuals created for the Linux distro. The best I have found was for Linux Lite, and second best is this. This is also very detailed. Everything is there what the user requires. Now here the troubleshooting guide is also given. Then let us go. Yes, the configuration of the MX Linux peripherals and smartphone. So you can how to configure the peripherals and smartphone with your MX Linux, that is given. iPhone and Android, for both iPhone and Android it is given. How to configure the printer, that is given. Bluetooth device is given. Now here configuration of the software storage, like the disk drives, USB drives, phones, cameras, etc., how to mount them, how to give the permissions, everything is given. And how to configure the Bluetooth devices, how to detect and install the Bluetooth devices, everything is given. Yes, so the pen Wacom pen tablets are auto detected and natively support in Debian. In the end, there is basic MX tools are given, how to use them, when to use them, how to do the bash config, how to change the boot options. Basic MX tools are given in detail, everything is given. How to configure the display resolutions and other display settings is given. Network, how to configure your network is given. How to configure your Wi-Fi is given. So in all, everything, all possible things required by a new user is given. So you can start learning MX Linux very fast and become a master and increase your productivity. Now the file management is given in details. Now how to configure the mobile broadband and tethering with your MX Linux is given. So I have not seen such a great user manual in other distros. This is one of the best. This and the Linux Lite distro is best, among the best. Everything is there in one manual. Now this is the guide for the sound card setup, simultaneous use of two sound cards. Now here is the guide for the localization support. Then there is a guide for the customization support. Now this is the guide for to customize the desktop. Now this is the guide for the KDE Plasma. Yes, they also given that also. Now what are those default apps and how can you change the default apps, that is also given, the guide is there. The basic use, how to use the internet, web browser, emails, chats, video chat, multimedia, everything is given. Then comes the multimedia guide. Here it is shown how to use the default players available in MX Linux. So this is good. Then this is the guide to use the office apps like LibreOffice. So for the home users, there is a home bank app to facilitate easy management of the personal accounting, budget and finance. You can use that. There is a media center called Plex. You can use it. So everything is given in detail. Now there is a guide for the security configuration of the MX Linux desktop, that is given. There is a guide for the accessibility features of the MX Linux distro. How to do a file and folder search, that is given. There is a guide. There is a guide for the GUI also. How to kill the runaway programs, everything. How to track performance of their system, that is given. How to take care of your battery. Then there are best practices for the backup given. Configuration of the backup. which files need to be backed up, that is given. List of installed programs, how to check out the list of installed programs and take a backup, that is also given. How to do disk maintenance, how to do error checking. There is one guide for the games also, so some popular game titles are given. Then how to use the Google tools, that is great, it is given. Then how to report the bugs, issues and requests in the MX and NTX Linux bug tracker, that is given. Now how to do the software management, that is also given. How to manage the repos, the standard and the extra repos like community repos, how to configure them. Then there are some dedicated repos, how to do that. How to use the synaptic package manager, it is given. So it is an exhaustive long list of guides for different things related to the MX Linux system is given. Then there is guide how to use the Windows program under MX Linux is given. Open source as well as non-free software. How to use virtual machines, that is given. How to use alternate window managers, that is given. You name it, it is there in this manual. So this is the most exhaustive manual I have seen for any of the Linux distro. Then how to write the scripts, it is given. So in all, everything whatever required is given. Even there is a guide for the kernels also, very good. So everything is given. This is one of the most detailed user manual I have seen. Okay, now let us move ahead. So this is a typical KDE desktop. Let us check out the MX Linux tools. Okay, so it has got about my MX Linux, about MX Linux. So it will show you the versioning of the MX Linux. Then there is a brightness control, change root rescue scan is there, CLI apt based package manager is there, USB format utility is there, iDevice mounter, that is the Apple phone mounter is there, a job scheduler is there, live USB kernel updater is there. So you can update the kernel inside the live USB. So you did not format the live USB and install a new image. You can just update the kernel instead of formatting the USB and installing a new image with the new kernel. What you can do is you can directly update the USB kernel. Then the MX boot options are there. MX boot repair is there. So MX cleanup utility is there. The MX codec installer is there. The MX conky utility is there. So you can configure the MX conky, install new conky themes, remove some of the unwanted conky themes. You can do it from here. The MX date and time is there. MX live USB maker is there. MX network assistant is there. MX package installer is there. Just like the GDB package installer found in Ubuntu and Debian. So this is the MX package installer. Then the MX remaster CC is there. That is, I think, some audio video related app is there. Then the MX repo manager is there. You can add and remove repos from here. The MX select sound is there. Let us check this out. Then the MX snapshot utility is there. Yes, so here you can choose one of the sound cards from multiple sound card install on your system. Say you have got a integrated sound card and then you install a third party sound card, then you can select which sound card you want to use from here. So this is the sound card selector. Then let us check out some more tools. Let us check out what is remaster CC. Okay, this is not audio video tool, sorry. This is to master the ISO image. So when you are writing the ISO image to the USB or writing new ISO images, you can use this tool to have a persistent ISO image, remaster the live persistence, save root persistence, like those, all those options are available here. So maybe in some video I will show you how to use this. Now let us go ahead. So now let's check out the MX codec installer. So I have to give the sudo password. So it will install the restricted codec. So by default the restricted codecs are not installed, but if you want you can use this MX codec installer and install the restricted codecs. Now let us check the MX Linux version. So it is MX Linux 21 with KDE Plasma 5.20.5. It is the stable Plasma version. It is shipped with the Debian 11 Bullseye. So MX21 Linux is based on the KDE Plasma 5.20.5, and the Debian version on which the present installation is based is Debian 11.1, and it is supported to June 2024. You can have see a quick system info from here. So it will show you the system info in a terminal. Now let us go check out. So the games here is K Mahajong, Mines, Sudoku, L Breakout, Peggy, Graphics. There is Digicam, Document Scanner, GIMP is there, GameView is there, Large Paint is there, LibreOffice Draw and Ocular Document Viewer is there. Internet, Firefox, KDE Connect, SMS is there, KTorrent is there, and the Thunderbird email client is there. In the multimedia there is Alsa Mixer, Clementine, GVC View. I don't know what this is. Let us check out. K3B is the disk burner. Pulse audio of the PAU control is there. VLC media player and webcam camcorder. So this is to interface your laptop camera with the system. Now let us check out what is this. It's not opening up, or maybe it is very slow. Okay, node video device. Okay, to this might be interfacing of some video device with the system. We don't know. I need to check this out, what exactly this is. So now I'm actually next to So this is the live USB tool. Let us check out. Yes. So here you can select the target USB drive, select the ISO from the downloads or any other file or folder inside your system, and then you can um, write the ISO to the target USB device using this live USB maker. So it will create a live image of the ISO on your USB. Now let us check out. Okay, in MX tool. So there are many MX tools for the users. You can check each. Say you choose the MX network assistant. So here it will help you to configure your network. So it has detected the Red Hat virtual network device because this is a virtual machine. Then loaded drivers, it is showing which drivers are loaded for the network. 2 are there, and the block Broadcom drivers are shown. Then the Windows driver is shown. The NDIS wrapper is not selected. Okay, not installed. So Windows drivers are also available. The net diagnostic is available. You can even use the Windows drivers, network drivers. For that you require first to install the NDIS wrapper. So the option is there to install the NDIS wrapper. We will not do it because this is just a review. Okay. So let us check out the job scheduler. So here you can schedule your jobs. Say you can. So this is a job. You will have to give the command. What exactly you want to do. Then you can write the comment. So you can remember later on what this job was or what this command was. You can write down the goals of the command. What goals you have to achieve. What exactly the command will do. You can write it down in the comment section. These are the variables. So you can give the path, shell and the home directory for the command, and you can watch the job list from here. So the different commands that were executed will show up here. Okay, we will shut this down. Now check out. Okay, let us check out the MX snapshot utility. So it is showing the use space on root, that is 7.16. The system is using 7.16 GB. Free space available is 7.47 GB on the root on the home partition. Okay, the free space. Okay, so the snapshot location will be at the home/snapshot. We can select a different snapshot directory. Snapshot name is there. When you click next, it will start configuring the snapshot. So you can exclude or include the folders available here. Then you can choose the compression scheme also, ISO compression scheme. You can calculate checksums, type of snapshot, preserving accounts for personal backup and resetting accounts for distribution to others. So you can use any one of the types, not snapshot. And if you click ahead, it will go and do the snapshot. So I will cancel it from here. So this is a very powerful utility available in the MX tools. So the rest I will not show you because there are many, and most by just reading the name you will know what it is. Now let us go to the utilities. So here the Conky manager is there. The Conky toggle is there. What is Conky toggle? Let us check it out. Okay, when you click on the Conky toggle, the Conky will disappear. So what you have to do is go to the utilities, click on the conk key. Yes, the conk key will appear. Okay. So it is just on off toggle. Okay. So the midnight commander is the additional file manager. Then kwrite is there. Quantum manager is comes pre-installed, so you can install the quantum themes and use it. Then the kcal cat iDevice monitor file light is there, so this is a light file manager, emoji selector, sweeper, spectacle, everything is there. So this is even more friendly than Windows operating system. So MX Linux is even more friendly than the Windows, or even I can say the Mac OS also. This is one of the most friendliest system I have seen. Look, you can even yes, you can even configure your ADSL and PPOE configuration, that is your broadband configuration. So in India, I think BSNL is using the ADSL standard, that is asymmetric DSL, and other broadband providers use DSL, but BSNL is using ADSL. So if you got a BSNL broadband, you can use this ADSL configurator. You can fix the JPG keys using the MX Fix JPG keys. The system help is also available. So everything is there required by an user, and you can enjoy the friendliness of the system and increase the productivity. So we stop our video here. Let us draw some conclusions before stopping the video. The MX Linux is found to be very snappy. It is fast, though there are tons of utilities and tools included. Additionally, over the Debian 11.1 base, the system is quick, snappy. It does not slow down much. I just in one or two windows, I found that they took some time to open. When I clicked some tools, the tool window did not open up. So that is understandable, because this is the first time after the installation. This is the first boot after the installation. System might lag a bit because it is adjusting to the new installation, and after 2-3 boots all the lags will go away and the system will settle. Because what happens is, whenever the system is newly installed, or if you change the size of the partition or if you clean the partition, then the free space reduces or increases, and that affects the performance of the system, and that is very noticeable in all operating systems. Secondly, the MX Linux has one of the best user manuals. I can say the best user manuals are for the Linux Lite and MX Linux. Those are the best among the best. Even Manjaro has very good user manual. You can check out the videos for Linux Lite and Manjaro, and there you can see in the detailed review of those systems. I have described the the user manual for those systems. They are also the best. And the best of the best is you can take the backup. There is a lot of configuration available to to configure your backups to your liking. So that also assures the user that in case of any situation, he will not lose his precious data. So there are two total systems. The XFCE desktop is also available in MX Linux 21, and the KDE desktop is also available. So users can choose both. If you have got a little older system, you can go for the XFCE. If your system is latest, then you can go with the KDE desktop. And if you want the latest kernels, then you can go with the MX Linux 21 AHS. But that is only for the newer system. Older systems, if you install the AHS ISO, then you might face some problems, because AHS system will come with the latest kernel, and they may not support some of your hardware. So thank you very much. Bye bye. See you in the next video.